The CEO, who suffered from anorexia, only took one bite of the noodles, and he was surprised to find that the taste was exactly the same as the noodles made by the girl he had secretly loved in the past. He immediately finished the entire bowl of noodles, then asked who had made them. When he found out that the noodles were made by a male chef, his hope of reuniting with the girl was shattered once again. However, he didn't know that the noodles he had just eaten were actually made by the girl he liked, and that chef had fraudulently taken credit for her work. When the man's grandmother found out that the girl had made her grandson regain his appetite, she excitedly brought property deeds and gold jewelry to the restaurant to find the girl, then took her to the Civil Affairs Bureau. She begged the girl to marry her grandson, and the girl said she could agree to her request, but the grandmother had to help her become the head chef at the CEO's restaurant. This was because before she left home, her grandfather had given her a task. She needed to help the CEO's restaurant earn a Michelin 3-star rating. After hearing this, the grandmother immediately called the restaurant manager and ordered him to promote the girl to head chef. Thus, the girl married him without even meeting the CEO. The CEO was very angry about his grandmother's act of arranging a marriage for him. He thought he only loved the girl he had met in his childhood, but he didn't know that the new wife his grandmother had found for him was the girl he had liked for many years. At this time, the girl arrived at the restaurant excitedly, but she was met with disdain from the manager. It turned out that the manager had mistaken a well-dressed intern for the CEO's wife, so he made that intern the head chef. The girl was very dissatisfied. She claimed that she was the granddaughter of a culinary master, and only when she became the head chef could she help the restaurant pass the Michelin review, but everyone treated her words as a joke. The intern thought the girl was a liar just like herself, so she confidently took on the identity of the CEO's wife and asked the manager to keep her identity a secret. The manager began to make things difficult for the girl at every turn. Even though the girl insisted that she was the CEO's real wife, the manager refused to believe her and said she didn't look like someone who could cook. Just then, the CEO walked into the restaurant. The moment he saw the girl, he immediately felt a strong sense of familiarity from her. To make everyone believe that she was good at cooking, the girl decided to make a bowl of her favorite soup for the CEO, who had the most say. When the man tasted the soup, he immediately recognized the familiar taste, so he quickly asked the girl what her name was.